Hey, it's DJ Winn, man, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Everything in my life has been a challenge, but I'm thankful for that.
All right, so we got DJ Winn back on Off The Porch one more time, man.
What's going on, man? Back, new year, new work.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming by today, man.
Yeah,
got some folks with you too, man. So go ahead and introduce you. Got sitting back there too.
Yeah, man. I got my dog Brian Heffner.
What up, y'all?
You can tell him where you from. Where you from, man?
I'm from Daytona Beach area, 386. It's really Palm Coast, but y'all don't know that shit, so Daytona Beach.
My dog Mill Ticket.
Yes,
I know it's what
Ticket on the beat.
man. Jacksonville, Florida, Mill Ticket, the jit that hit, man. MLB, money, loyalty, and blessings.
Yeah, man. I figured, dropping this project, I wanted to, bring a couple artists with me that was on the project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me being a DJ, just putting out music. I just felt like it was a good thing to do.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything been good with you though?
Everything been great, man.
That's what's up,
I
man.
can't complain at all, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to tell y'all, man. I want to shout y'all out because I like the way you give everybody opportunity. Y'all as a platform, you know what I mean? Dirty Glove Bastard and Off The Porch, you guys give everybody equal opportunity to be able to come on here and display what they got going on, man. And I respect that, man. That's
Nah, I appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's
we
amazing.
always been for the underdogs,
Exactly.
Always breaking new artists, so,
Yep.
man, which ain't shit changed since 2007, man.
Underdog. That's my next title for my next project.
Oh,
man.
for real?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. We might have to collab on that
Yeah, we might got to.
one. Definitely, man. All right, so let's talk about this new project, man. First off, just explain the title, why you went with Thankful for this.
Thankful just because I'm thankful to just be alive. You know what I mean? I'm thankful just to be here today. Just thankful for life in itself when all the craziness going on in the world. Ain't nothing guaranteed, man, especially when it comes to music or just life, period. You know what I mean? People dying left and right, so many different things going on. And, just thankful for that and just thankful for the relationship I got with the man above, you know what I'm saying, with God. Just thankful for just the different things that he's doing in my life, you know what I'm saying? And just thankful, period, man. Like I said, just really be here,
Yeah. And we know all these artists were handpicked by you.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you also get in the studio with them when all these were recorded?
Most of them I did.
Okay.
Most of them I did. The ones I wasn't able to, I just had them send me different tracks. I always look for a certain vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on the Thankful project, a lot of the songs on there, I like timeless music. I like music that you listen to it, you can relate to the song whether you're going through something, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I picked them. Plus, I always have a couple of fillers or some different, maybe some street music or something like that in there.
Yeah.
But this one here, like, I probably had 30 songs recorded. You know what I mean? I could probably drop another project in a week if I wanted to. But I specifically picked certain ones on this for the vibe of this Thankful project.
Okay, I got you, man. So how long did it take you to put together this project then? Because, trying to get all these artists, on time and everything,
honestly,
it can take a while, man.
From the experiences from the Slim Chance, I learned so much about the business, so much about, putting it all together, and the mistakes that I made on that one, I didn't make on this one. I did a lot of one-offs.
Okay.
Instead of getting a lot of artists on tracks together, I just figured the one-offs are gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy to get the clearances, easy to get the workflow done, easy to shoot the videos, you know what I mean? So it's not a whole bunch of headache going on. So this one here, like a lot of the songs I had recorded, like the first one I did was the one with Frank Lennon.
Okay.
The Thankful one, you know what I'm saying? Well, Be Thankful is what it was called. And that was kind of before I even named the project, you know what I mean? I didn't name it because of that song, but it kind of helped with it, you know what I mean? When I kept hearing it.
Yeah.
And then so at the end, when I was getting ready to finish up the project is when I put Blood Raw on there. Shout out to Blood Raw and everything he got going on. He reached out to me by hosting his last project. And so I hosted that for him, and then when he came to the studio, I was like, man, jump on one of these songs, you know what I mean? He was like, shoot, let me get on one, so work. So he jumped on that one. And I felt like it was only right. I was actually trying to get Frank Lennon up here, man.
Were you?
Yeah, because he was gonna come, man. In the last minute, he just couldn't make it. But I feel like somebody like him, a platform like this would do good for, because, he's from the era where social media wasn't as big as it is now. So I feel like with him coming back doing music and doing his thing, he about to make a nice little comeback, and had longevity. And so I wanted him to come, but I'm sure he's gonna make it here eventually, man. Because to me, he's a Florida legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's definitely underrated, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Definitely, man. I think he he sat back. You know, he been making music, but he sat back and probably did some family stuff. You know what I mean? So, but I think he's getting ready to come back. You know, so it was pretty exciting to me to, you know, get him on the project. You know what I mean? And then Blood Raw stamping on there. And then of course all the young and upcoming cats on there.
Yeah. So who did the beat for that Be Thankful record then?
Synchro.
Okay.
My dog Synchro Beats, man. He from out of like Tallahassee, Pensacola area.
Okay.
Yeah, a little young cat, man. Like he dope. He was on a few of my songs on the last project, and I just kind of been sticking with the certain producers. He's actually on a lot of the songs on the project.
Okay.
Yeah, young cat, man. Y'all be sure to check him out. Synchro.
Okay. All right, so let's break down the rest of these songs on there, man. Let's start with number 2.
Yeah. Austin Webb, he just you know, just a young cat out of Florida, just working hard, and he makes a lot of great music. I'm just looking for talent. When I see talent and just like somebody, you know what I mean, I just reach out and be like, hey man, let's do something. So I was in the studio working with him and just heard some of the stuff he had going on. I was like, man, I really want to do a song with you, you know what I mean? So we just ended up doing the song, and he blessed me with that. And then third song is I believe it's Drowning, right?
Third one is Selfie, actually.
Selfie, yeah, my dog Tiket.
Don't
yeah,
skip
hey, nah, we can't skip Tiket. You know, I dropped that as a single.
Yep.
You know, that first came out as a single, and the crazy thing about that, the original version to that, shout out to Yoda, yeah, he did the beat for that one, and we revamped the song, and I sat down with Bravo Gator them out of Orlando. Then we sat down with them and a dude named Swan, and we really just took the song and recycled it and really made it a little more commercial.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And made it just sound just so much better. And then Savannah Dexter, the little country chick, she actually singing a little piece of that hook in there at the end and gave it some nice flavor. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's my brother meal ticket, man. You know what I mean? So it's like, I believe in him so much. It's like anything that I do, I feel like he's gonna be a part of my every album that I put out. You know what I'm saying? Because the man doing this thing. Most people, you know, they don't know about Tiket, man. Make sure y'all follow him. Tiket, tell me.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's Tiket, man. Me and Winn got in the lab. We put that thing together. It came out like a work of art. You know what I'm saying? So me and bro, every time we come together, it's just gonna be straight love and loyalty, man. Every time. Yeah. So I'm rocking with him all the way.
Yeah, just kind of talk about what it means for you to have that type of support from Winn. You know, someone who's really out here, man.
It's so crazy because I just told him, like, when I was living in Virginia when I was a child, I knew who he was just off of like live mixtapes and stuff, seeing Winn, DJ Winn on this, DJ Winn on that. So for me to be able to work with him now, it's like, dang, that's a goal that was accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I look up to Winn a long way, for sure.
No, that's super dope right there, man. I think number 4 is Back to the Basics, man.
Oh yeah, Blizzum. My homeboy Blizzum, man, he real street dude, man, like real life out here doing what he do, and he from Tarpon Springs, Florida.
Okay.
He from
Ain't too many artists from Tarpon Springs.
Listen, I promise you, man. Look, this man, the truth, bro. I'm telling you, I feel like he like a Florida Biggie or something, man. The man is hard. I got to get him up here to come see y'all, man. The man is dope. I was trying to get him to come through. He unfortunately couldn't make it, but yeah, he from my area and just really doing his thing, but don't necessarily, just fresh to the music. You know what I mean? So he, good at recording, and putting the songs together. So he just trying to get himself together on the business side. You know what I mean? So I just see another talent. You know what I mean? When I hear it or somebody might put me on to him, be like, hey, check this dude out, And that's what I like to do. I like to just listen for new music. See, a lot of people think, and not to skip songs or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But like the dude, Cold Hearted, I seen his interview on here.
We was gonna get to that song. I was gonna ask, like, how'd you come across Cold
That's what I'm
Hearted,
saying.
man?
I seen him, and I want to tell people, like, don't think people pay attention to what goes on and who comes on to the porch. You know what I mean? I watched his interview, and I just liked his story. It's something about him.
He has a crazy story.
He does, and it made me want to go check his music out. You know what I mean? But it was his character. His personality and what he went through and his story made me interested in him. You know what I'm saying? Because I came, from a rough life and story. You feel me? So I went and checked his interview out, and then after I checked his interview, I went and checked a couple of his songs out. So I reached out to him. You know what I mean? And then he actually finna fly down. And I'm about to do his whole project.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm about to host a whole project for him, man.
That's
yeah, solid young kid, man. So he blessed me with a song, and that song is obviously about his dad.
Yeah.
You know, God bless his dad. You know, I think his dad committed suicide, and then a lot of other things in that song. So that had a nice message too in there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I end up with that. You know, not to skip all the way to the end of the outro, but I just felt like it was a good long outro song. And the song, I like songs with feeling and meaning, and I just like what the kid is doing, so that's why I put him on there.
Yeah.
But the song with Blizzum, like I said, he's from Tarpon Springs, and I just feel like it needed a street song. It was back to the basics, and what I liked about the song is I feel like I'm always taking myself back to the basics on everything that I do. It's just a way to humble myself. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay humble and just starting over sometimes and resetting yourself. You know what I mean? Reset, you know, stepping back and just refreshing yourself. You know, and so that's kind of why we came with that title and came with that song. And then after that, I think it's Drowning, right?
Yep.
So Drowning is my dog Brian Heffner on here.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let him tell it, man. Brian, go
Yeah,
on and
give us some
introduce yourself,
background,
man.
Brian. Where you coming from?
So
man?
this one, he wasn't playing around, bro, because I sent him about 4 records, and this man was like, these are hard, but I'm gonna need something different. So the next day I got in the studio, I record myself, I make my own beats, all that right out the house. So the next day I just got in, I made that beat in like 10, 15 minutes. He said he needed some pain shit, and that's just what came out, bro. And then I had to extend the beginning for him to talk his shit, and that was it, bro. It's
man.
fun, bro. We got some big shit planned for it too.
Yeah.
I'm super hyped.
Yeah, video coming soon.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Crazy concept.
Yeah, I can't wait to shoot
It's
it
gonna be
neither, man.
crazy.
It's gonna be amazing. So I just want to say, like, both these guys right here, both from produce almost all their own beats and record and make music. Like that, that's amazing, man. That's some talent to be able to do that. You know what I mean? To make your own beats and record and sound good.
Right.
I mean, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
So me reaching out to him, man, I just seen what he been doing. You know what I'm saying? His management used to reach out to me, and I just like his sound. It's something in him that I know this man gonna take off. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's one thing I've always been blessed with, was the gift to be able to see talent and know and just have that gut feeling to know somebody gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? Or they had the potential to do something, you know?
Yeah.
So they just need that little help or, you know, information of what they might not be doing right or something like that. So that's why I rest out to him, real solid dude, you know what I mean? So that's how Drowning came out. And obviously, we all sometimes feel like we drowning in life, you know what I'm saying? That's how the song really related to me. I'm always looking for an emotional type of song, because I like timeless music. It's cool to make club music and it's cool to make different type of music, but timeless music to me is just what I love, man.
Yeah. Brian, what were you going through that day when you recorded that song? Were you going through some personal shit? It was like,
Man,
I gotta tap in
I
and
was
get
like,
this out.
I gotta turn up a little bit low key, because just like he said, bro, like Winn been around forever, and I started making music over 10 years ago. So he's somebody that we always look at and like, damn, bro, if we could work with him. Or when the live mixtapes were going good, like popping, it's like, oh, I'm gonna save my money and get a Winn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks.
So I mean, really, when I hear those type of beats, when I put those pianos down and shit, that shit just kind of just comes out.
Yeah.
It's easy, especially when you're up and coming. The shit just comes out, bro. And I don't know, the song was low-key easy to make once he gave me that push. And when he gave me that text telling me that this is the one, bro, it's like, yes, we jumping, we happy. Yeah. Me and Jay both stood up on the phone on FaceTime like, whoa, yeah, we got one, we're good. We got Winn, we're good.
That one thing about him too.
Yeah, I feel like my voice is just good for that kind of stuff too. It's just, I know what I'm good with. And I wasn't sure when I sent him those other records, I wasn't sure what he wanted. Now I know what he doesn't want. Let's try this. And that shit really just came out, bro. Like, just like he said, timeless music, I'm trying to really touch you. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But I'm trying to touch your heart a little bit and make you think like, damn, okay, he said some shit right there.
Nah, shit turned out really dope too, man.
Facts.
All right, next one the same day, man. You got Dread,
same,
Jimbo,
yeah.
C-Dane on there.
Yeah, same day. Really, it was just, it was the day we all came to the studio. Me, Jimbo, Young Dread, Richard West was in there. You know, we all from the same area of Tampa.
Yep.
They came over to my side, and we were just in there recording, you know what I mean? They was knocking out some songs, you know, Jimbo came in, knocked out a song. We knocked out maybe about 3 or 4 that day.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, so we pretty much, you know, just like, shit, we're gonna use this one, you know, Winn, you use this one for your project. You know, he was keeping one for his project, you know what I mean? Just we in the studio vibing, you know what I'm saying? And then, C-Bane, you know, I really believe in C-Bane, you know what I mean? Like I said, I think on the last interview I said, you know what I mean, he's somebody I really fuck with from the Tampa area. So he jumped on there, he did his thing. You know, it's just a little vibe song, nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Just something to vibe to.
Yep. Yeah, kind of just talking about the music scene out there in the Tampa Bay area, man. What's going on there right now?
I mean, it's exploding. I mean, to me, it's exploding. I think just Florida, period, not even just Tampa Bay, just Florida, period. Everybody's in tune. I feel like now it's so much more attention on Florida, where years ago, it's like we had to fight for some attention, but now it's like everybody's looking and everybody's seeking, into the area, so it's a blessing, and there's so much talent, you know what I'm saying? And you can't help everybody, you know what I'm saying? So you just try to reach out to who you can, and you just, do your thing. Me, I'm in a point in my life where I just want to motivate people, and I want to help other people. It's not about me. You know what I'm saying? If I can make a living off it and do what I do, it's amazing. But me, it's just about pushing people. I want to push people to be better. It makes me happy to see other people winning, period. Yeah. That's where I get my happiness from, is just seeing other people win and do good.
Yeah, and going back to the Florida artists, it seems like more now than ever that they all fuck with each other too, from different cities, man. They're all collabing and working together.
They're getting it.
Yeah.
It took a long time.
It took a
long time for it to come.
Absolutely.
Because years ago, it was almost unheard that would even happen. But now it's like it's happening, and it's exciting because now it's like when you get somebody like a Rod Wave and you get somebody like a Hot Boy, and then you get some people from like Jacksonville and different people, everybody blowing up. Obviously Kodak, he did his thing, blowing. Everybody came. So now it's like, damn, this shit really can work. Like we making stars, you know what I'm saying? They here. So I feel like as time is going on, and then even with like a lot of the beefs, I feel like some people putting down the beefs and like coming together and being like, look, man, we need to make this shit like how everybody else doing this shit. And just to see all that come together, to me, is amazing.
Yep. And like you said, it's been a long time coming, man. So I
long time coming, man.
Yep. All right, next one is Living La Vida Loca, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
You may throw some people off with this title. Be like, man, did he remix that shit?
Yeah, man. I'm a big fan of Vanilla. That's Issa, 2 Chainz, DJ Issa. That's his artist.
Yeah.
And I always support him, man. And when he was working with Sauce Pack, R.I.P. Sauce Pack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Sauce Pack, you know what I mean? Because one thing about Sud, he got an ear for talent like I do, you know what I'm saying? He knows, So, but God bless him. So when he started working with Anella, I started checking out Anella. I was like, damn, bro, the kid is dope. And then I seen him on tour with Doobie. I'm a big fan of Doobie.
Okay.
Like Doobie's from Ohio, I think Columbus. He made great music. And then they was like on tour with each other, and I just been watching the movement, and I just reached out to him like, hey, man, I need a record, man. Like, I know this kid's gonna blow up. I believe in him that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, they sent me over a few records, you know what I mean? Kind of like how he did. And just went through the records, and that was just the one I liked the most, that I could relate to and feel. So I just, did my thing to it. Yep. And I appreciate them. Shout out Issa, Anella, Sleepy Brown on there, TRU.
Sleepy Rose.
Sleepy Rose, my bad.
Yes,
hey, my bad, Sleepy Rose, that, they blessed me, with the song, to get on there.
Yeah,
yes,
that shit dope too, man. Different vibe.
Yeah,
that's
different
what I
vibe.
kinda like about the project too. There's a lot of different vibes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I named it Thankful, but I didn't want everything to be pain. I'm a DJ, so I feel like a DJ should bring different vibes. It shouldn't all just be the same. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of have something different. Because if you look at the Slim Chance album, it has some different vibes on there too. I put a female song on there. You know what I mean? Had a little club feel on there. So it's cool to put some different things on there. I mean, that's what I believe in.
Nah, definitely, man. All right, so the next one is How I Feel.
Yeah, man. Little young cat from a neighborhood, man, out of St. Pete. Little hungry cat, you know what I'm saying? So I just, just see talent. I just like how he came. We got in the studio and Synchro made that beat, you know what I mean? Son of a beat pack or whatever. And I just, again, just like I tell everybody else, you just give me some emotional type music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just was another song that I could relate to, you know what I'm saying? How I feel. And honestly, that song is unorthodox, kind of, the way it was put together. If you listen to it the way from beginning to the end, from how he's rapping and switching everything going, it's just a real unorthodox song, but something about that song stuck out to me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I just really wanted to give him an opportunity. And I really liked the song for what it was. So that's how that song came together, man. Shout out E-Ski, man. Little young man doing this thing, man.
Okay. Now, when you're in the studio with these artists, are you giving them direction, or are you kind of letting them go do what they want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I let them do what they want to do, but if it's going in a direction that I'm not really feeling, or I just try to come in there and constructively, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to teach the youth to be able to take constructive criticism. So the way you approach them, you got to do it in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm in there and I'm giving them direction, I try to do it in a constructively way and let them, you know, let them understand that. Because a lot of the youth and these young kids and stuff, it's hard for them to take constructive criticism.
Nah, for real.
I mean, some grown folks that I know can't take constructive criticism, man. So, you know, to me, it's just about teaching them too, you know?
Yeah.
Not just about getting them in there and just doing a song with them.
Yeah. And what about No Windy City, man?
No Windy City, man. My dog Dreadlock Esco and Yosemite, man.
Yeah.
I just like their vibe. It's
Man,
something about
they
them
got that
together.
personality, man.
They
Yeah.
do, and it's something about them together that they make great songs. Like Simi make a good song by himself, great music. Dreadlock make decent music, but when they come together, it's like they got this vibe. And that song, No Windy City, it has a crazy like vibe to it, like a different type of vibe. And I feel like so much of the music we listening to now sounds the same. You got to admit it, bro. You don't think a lot of the stuff sounds the same? Like everything sounds the same.
Absolutely.
So when you listen to No Windy City, it's a different type of vibe.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Dreadlock Esco, man, Yosemite, man. Them dudes solid people, man.
Absolutely,
Solid, man.
Yeah, we had them on the porch too. Man.
Yeah,
Good
they was
folks.
here, yeah.
Yep. All right, so why did you choose the Cold Hearted song, this one to close out there?
The same reason how I explained to you. I really like him, you know what I mean, as an artist. And I'm always about pain music, you know. I lost my mom got murdered, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand him, you know, losing his dad, you know what I'm saying? I can't necessarily relate to it because I never really had a dad in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I know his dad committed suicide, you know what I'm saying? He passed away, and I just liked what the song stood for, and I like what he got going on, and I feel like somebody out there can relate to it.
I can dig that.
Yeah, for sure.
So which videos do you plan to shoot? We getting all of them, or what are we thinking here, Winn?
Listen, the last album I wanted to shoot all of them, but listen.
But you realize
listen, it's
that's
exhausting.
even more work.
Listen, it's exhausting. But let me tell you why it's exhausting, because I am 100% independent. Mm-hmm. I ain't got no, and when I say exhausting, I don't just mean putting in all the work to do it, the budget.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything I did came out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of work putting together, but I know we shooting the Drowning video. I believe next week we finna shoot that. Yep. And then the song with Frank Lenny, and we shooting that like the first week of February. So I know that's coming, and then we're gonna knock out Selfie. Okay. We're gonna get that one done, and probably a couple more. You know what I'm saying? Just go with it, you know. And you know, in between all that, I dropped that single. I dropped a single with D. Watkins. Mm-hmm. I didn't put it on the album because I kind of wanted to keep that as a single, man. But that was a dope video and a dope song, man. Shout out D. Watkins for blessing me with that, man. And yeah, it was amazing, man. I just want to work and continue to work. I don't know if you noticed or not or watch my page. Like I actually retired from hosting mixtapes, the traditional way, should I say it? You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to all the mixtape sites that always supported me and you know throughout the years and stuff like that. But to me, I just want to, if I host your project, I want to be part of the project. I want to be part of the streaming. I want to be part of the process. I want to be part of the actual push. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want to push it just like you pushing it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just gonna retire. I retire from that type of mixtape hosting. I'm still gonna host projects, but it's gonna be in a different way because the way things have changed. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be doing some of that. I'm gonna be hosting some singles. You know what I mean? And some songs that I believe in. Gotta love the music, man. Can't just be out here co-signing stuff that ain't something you believe in. You know what I mean? You can't do that. Yep. I don't believe in that. And then so I plan on dropping probably 2 more projects before the end of the year.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
I'm at it. I'm telling you. I'm full force with it. Probably by summer, I'm gonna drop the second one. Okay. And then probably by the end of the year or whatever, I'm definitely doing 2 a year. But if I can squeeze 3 in and it makes sense, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out. So that's where I'm at with that. And last year, 2021 ended pretty good for me too. I did the tour with Burga.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, it was amazing, man. I was just with Burga before I came here, and I just telling him like, That was probably like one of the best tours I was ever part of, just because seeing his growth as an artist and knowing how hard that he works and how much work he put in, you know what I mean, and dedication to what he does, to, you know, for him to be able to go on that tour. And then even though I think we had 21 dates on that tour, and we ended up doing maybe 14 because of COVID, they had all these restrictions or whatever situations may be, but I had an amazing time on that tour. Probably one of the best tours I ever did, and I don't know if y'all seen the footage, but I was lighting them crowds up, man.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the Rochester show, man.
Oh yeah, that's where I was born.
I know, so what was it like to be able to go home and,
Man,
you know, bless that stage like that, man?
Best feeling in the world, man. Best feeling in the world, man. And that was another reason why the tour meant so much to me too, to be able to go home where I was from, where I was born at, you know what I'm saying? Even though most people don't know I'm from there because I've been in Florida so long, you know what I'm saying? Florida really is my home, but I'm really from Rochester. Grew up 10 years there, you know, as a kid till I was 10. Yeah. But no, it was an amazing feeling, man. And just going in there and lighting them crowds up every single night was amazing, and I made like a little post on social media because I kind of wanted the people to have a real insight what really goes on tour. They don't really understand, like, you know, so I was just explaining to them, like, I only had 3 minutes to turn the crowd up every night.
That's it.
That's it.
That's not a lot of time.
That's not a lot of time. But me coming from Florida and the style of DJ I am, I'm a master at it. You know what I'm saying? So I went in there and so I picked 3 songs. So my songs was Raw Way, Green Light, and it was Derez Deshawn, The Harder Way, and it was Lil Baby, My Dog, okay? The reason why I picked them 3 songs, number one, I'm from Florida. So I would rotate, sometimes Rod Wave, I would rotate from him for Kodak every now and then just to keep it different, you know what I'm saying? But the Harder Way and the Lil Baby was every single night. So I had 3 minutes to turn them up. So being from Florida, I'm gonna run a Florida record, you know what I'm saying? Gotta represent the FLA. And then the Harder Way, I feel like everybody done went through a hard time in life. Even if you didn't come from a silver spoon, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe didn't have a great life. I feel like everybody has some kind of hardship in life. So I feel like if you talk to the crowd and you just say the right words, it's not about just the song you playing. It's about connecting as a DJ with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And if you could just touch the crowd, so I just know what to say. And I feel like everybody been through something. So that song, it was a slow pickup. So by the time I hit the 3rd song to my Lil Baby, My Dog, I feel like shit. Most people in there, either their homeboy passed away or somebody in their life passed away, they dog, or maybe they dog and they're celebrating with them at the concert, having a good time. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, and then the way I talked to them there, it just had the crowd lit every time, man. It was amazing. Like I had such a good time turning it up. And then just saying, can I come to LA? Can I go to Seattle? Can I go to Chicago? Can I go to all these different cities and do the same thing night over night with just 3 songs in 3 minutes? And I was able to do it every time. It was amazing, bro.
That was dope.
Best thing I ever did, man. And shout out to Burga, shout out to Moneybag, all them, you know what I'm saying? It was a great tour, man. Moneybag did his thing, all the opening acts, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, man.
Yeah. And kind of just speak on the importance of having chemistry between you and Burga while on stage.
We practiced, we rehearsed. I came up to cause truth be told, like I DJed for Burga for about almost, I would say almost a couple years, and then in May, I didn't want to do it no more. So I came to Burga and I told him, I said, bro, I'm just kind of done with being on the road. I wanted to do something else, but I gave him my word. I said, listen. If you absolutely need me, when it's tour time, you just, you know what I mean, I'll be here for you if you can't find nobody to do it. Obviously, he could have found a bunch of people to do it, but he came and got me, and I kept my word. Soon as I knew it was go time, because it was kind of last minute, you know what I mean? Like I said, yes, I'll do it, you know what I mean? So I came up to Atlanta, and we rehearsed for like 3 days straight. You know what I mean? We already kind of had chemistry because I'm a DJ, if I'm working with you, I want to rehearse. I want us to be on point. Yeah. And then he's the type of artist that don't mind doing it and wants to be the same way. So when I came for them 3 days, I'm talking about, we was in there like sometimes 7 hours. And we talking, you know, at that, he only had a 10-minute set. You know what I'm saying? So we practiced in 10 minutes over and over and over and over until we know it's right, because we're both of us are like perfectionists. We want it to be amazing. And then his energy, like I would set the tone cause it was a couple shows like the sound was off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like the sound was off, and he was like, man, I ain't, he wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out Jay Holler, his manager, he was like, Winn, just go on there and do what you do. So I went out, I go out there, cause me being a DJ, I done worked in all kind of clubs. Sound be fucked up.
Sound.
You just gotta make the shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So I just go out there. So I remember one show, he was like, man, he was not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But I went out there and boy, I lit that shit up so damn much. He couldn't do nothing but want to come out there and perform. Yeah. Because I set the tone, and that's important for the DJ to set the tone for the artist to come out. So when I set the tone and it comes out, and he's such a performer. The man is a phenomenal performer. He knows how to interact with the crowd. He knows how to connect with the crowd. So that's like the shows every night was amazing. Like I don't think we had one bad night, honestly, man. Yeah. We connected with the people when he was getting off stage. It was hundreds of people following him on Instagram immediately. That's how you know it's real, because it's immediate. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it was dope, man. It's like, you can see I'm excited to talk about it. It's like one of the best tours I ever did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for that. Yeah,
there it is, man. I want you to talk about hitting this middle school, man, and kind of talking to these kids and sharing your story, man. That looked really dope.
Yeah. So when I wanted to fall back from going on tour and being in the clubs and so much, I was just really trying to figure out what I was going to do with my time and me just wanting to do something positive. So I pray. I'm a true believer in God. You know what I'm saying? And I just was praying about what's the next phase of what I want to do with my life. And me growing up in a foster home, living in over 200 something foster homes, you know what I mean? I just want to inspire the youth to be better. So I just put a post out and be like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing motivational speaking because I feel like it's just in me to do it. So I put a little post out there that's what I'm gonna start doing, and I'm actually doing it all this year. Okay. I'm going to rec centers, camps. Like since I've been doing it, people have been reaching out so much. It's just been overwhelming because I didn't think it would take off like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's flooding. It's coming. Content is coming. Believe me. So my homegirl, she actually worked. She's an 8th grade teacher at a middle school, and she hit me up, and I guess they have a thing called a Great American Teaching that they do. It's kind of around the country. They do it like once a year. They bring in maybe like somebody from the military or a professional to come in or whatever. So she was like, I got you and a couple other people. Can you come do it? So originally I was only gonna have 15 minutes. So but the day of, she was like, well, everybody backed out, so you're like the only one. So I'm like, oh man. So I'm thinking in my mind like, hey, how am I gonna hold these people's attention, these kids' attention for 50 minutes? I did all 6 periods. Best thing I ever did in my life too, man. I'm telling you. So I brought my DJ equipment in, and I brought one of my plaques in. I brought my little baby plaque in. I kind of set it to the side. I just want to give them inspiration, like just showing them like no matter what you do in life, if you focus hard and work hard enough, you can accomplish whatever you want. It don't have to be music. It could be whatever you want to do in life. So I set my DJ equipment up, kind of put the plaque to the side where they ain't really get to see it like that. Students came in, and I just told my story. Me growing up in the foster home, all the stuff I've been through, growing up, like, because when I grew up, like, in Rochester, like, we were poor, living in the projects, and I can remember, like, my mom used to take us late at night, we used to dumpster dive, like, just to collect cans to eat food, you know what I'm saying, to turn them 10-cent cans in just to have a meal the next day. So I know what it is to, like, to come from nothing, so I'm just telling them my story, you know what I mean, me growing up in the foster home, my mom being killed, different things that I've overcome. And then from that, they were just tuned in. I don't know how well, but they was locked in, and then they had a bunch of questions, and they were great questions. Them kids had great questions, and then after that, I let them come up, and I kind of showed them, because I was thinking, how am I going to do it? How am I going to keep up 50 minutes to talking? I can't talk to you 50 minutes.
Show them how to DJ.
Keep your attention. Show them how to DJ. So they were all excited. They came up, and I showed them, like, the basics, the ones, the twos, you know what I'm saying? Even though I came up on vinyl, but, just showing them what the basics to do it. And then I let them scratch a little bit. And then during me talking about me coming in the music game, I was just like, let me show you, some of my accomplishments or whatever. So I let them show them the plaque, which they was excited about. You got to keep their attention. You got to connect with them. If you can't connect with them, you're losing. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to use my music, use my life story to connect with them. And I did 6 periods of it. It was amazing. And then I DJ'd an event for the mayor of St. Pete. Oh, really? It's my 2nd year doing it. But the first year I did it was the year before, and I wasn't thinking about doing motivational speaking. So I had all these representatives in my face. So I'm like, man, I gotta talk to these people. I wanna do motivational speaking. So that day I reached out and they got this program called My Brother's Keeper in St. Pete. And the guy was like, look, man, I showed him my little clip and he's like, look, you're part of the team. He's like, we're gonna do this all year long. And I just wanna do it for free. I ain't looking to make no money. You know what I mean? I just wanna donate. If I could change somebody's life, a young kid's mind, or going in the street and doing something crazy, or just give them some positivity, that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where all that came from, and that's kind of where it's leading. You know what I mean? And that's just another thing I'm thankful for.
Yeah, no, that's super dope. You got to keep doing it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. All right, Winn. So 2022, man. What's some goals? What's some plans you got for yourself? We know 2 more albums.
Yeah. We at least definitely one more.
Yeah.
You know, and really, I just think I just want to help some artists blossom. You know, I can never say I can take an artist to you know, blow them up. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that I have enough knowledge and enough dedication and heart, you know what I'm saying, and motivation where I can help an artist get to a next level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To get them seen and get them at least out there. So I kind of want to find a couple artists that I believe in and you know, that are hungry, humble, dedicated. You know, you got to have it all. You know what I mean? That's the thing. But that's the hard thing to find, because you know, not one person has it all. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. So I'm trying to find the best of people out there that are humble, that are hungry, that want to work. These guys here. You know what I mean? Humble dude, Tiket, and so you know, just want to help some artists get out there. Besides that, just keep my motivational speaking going. You know what I'm saying? And just be a positive piece in this world. You know what I mean? Just be a positive influence as I can in this world, man. I'm getting older, boss. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't here forever. Yeah. You know.
No, that's real.
So that's pretty much, man. Just 2022, just the motivational speaking more. Trying to find me a couple artists to work with, you know what I'm saying, like behind the scenes, and just trying to help them. And you know, never say never. Maybe another tour with Burga. I retired from DJing. I really have like physically DJing in clubs. Mm-hmm. But if Burga called me and say, hey, Winn, I need you on a tour, I'll probably slide for another tour. Yeah, it was exciting, man. So you know, who knows? Maybe another tour, and just surviving 2022 would be great. I mean, honestly, yeah. I've had COVID twice. Twice. God
damn.
Yes. See why I'm thankful?
For real.
I mean, beyond blessed, man. You know, so that's it. And that's why it was important to me to come up here to try to get a couple artists to come with me, because I don't want to just be about me. You know what I'm saying? I want some other people to, you know, to get some introduction to what they got going on. You know what I mean? So maybe they can come back and come see y'all and, you know what I mean, show the world of everything they got going on. And I appreciate y'all, man. Like, I really, really humbly, like 100% appreciate what you guys do for the industry, period. You guys giving people equal opportunity, man, where a lot of people not giving that people a chance. If you ain't famous already, a lot of people not even giving you a chance, man. You know, business is business, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we all got to survive and live, but you're giving equal opportunity, and I respect that so much, man.
Appreciate that, man.
For sure, man. Yeah, y'all follow me on Instagram, DJ Winn. I appreciate everybody out there that's believing in your own dream, pushing yourself to strive to be better every single day. And don't ever let nobody tell you you can't do nothing, man. If you believe in yourself, just keep pushing, man, and you'll make it.
It's Brian Heffner, BrianHeff on everything. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. The only thing is Twitter is FUK Brian Heffner. That's everything. It's the same all across the board.
Okay, man. Meal Ticket. Legit that hit on everything. Legit that hit on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Meal Ticket. MILLTIKET. Y'all go subscribe to my YouTube. Check out my Spotify, all streaming platforms, Apple Music. We going dumb, man. Oh yeah.
Everything in my life has been a challenge.